What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna attempt something pretty crazy, pretty way out of my scope of knowledge and experience. We're gonna attempt to build ourselves a crash bar. So I've been running the Bunk King crash bar for, I'd say, a few years now, two years maybe, and it's saved my ass, and it's definitely a good crash bar. But what I want to do is not because I hate this one or because I need a new one. It's because I want to learn how to fabricate and make things, and see if I can make something maybe a little bit better. Not necessarily better as in better for crashing, but better as in maybe look a little cooler. So kind of what my idea is, to make it be a little higher. So I've seen some guys there are some people that build the crash bars and they come up a bit higher on the frame. And also, so what I want to do is, pretty much what I want to do is keep this style where I'll keep this bar, but not make this the crash bar part. Make it where you put your feet, basically forward control, foot pegs, and then basically move this whole thing up here. So make it high up, and then these will just be footrests. Maybe get rid of the middle part to get rid of some weight there, but the top part will be the main crash portion of it. So I went out and got myself some tubing and some just a flat piece of metal here, and then this will basically be my starting point. This inch and quarter is pretty much the same size as what the crash bar is made of right now, and then this guy is about the same. I think this one might be a little bit thicker, but it's pretty much the same size. And then basically we'll just cut this guy up into the pieces that I need, and you really only need one because I'm not doing that whole California thing, that shape, so just one solid piece across will do. And yeah, so basically I'll take some measurements right now and see what I can come up with design wise. Alright guys, so I basically measured out a bit here, and pretty much where I think it's gonna fit well. So here's the issue. This one's a bit high because that's the way they made it. So I'm thinking, since I'm gonna put the other one up so high up, the other one's gonna go up here. I'm kind of wondering if this one can go a bit lower. The only problem is this. I know that this guy can go back to its original position up here, and then maybe then the bar will be able to fit in there. That's an option too. But in order to measure all that out, I gotta take this off. So I think I'm gonna do that. Or actually, I'm gonna cut those pieces because my father-in-law might use the saw later. So I'm gonna actually just cut those pieces out, and then we'll take this off and actually measure it out, and then adjust where I need to cut again. Alright, so the blade actually gave up on me here, and I wasn't able to finish cutting the last piece. See here, that's pretty much as deep as it got. So I'll pretty much take this opportunity to take off the old crash bar and just kind of look at the way I can mount this one on. I can go pick another blade, but I figure out I'll just try to get this stuff adjusted. And then I have this hole dozer to build to make holes in these things. So like through here. So I'm wondering if I can use this same hole dozer to make a hole in, not to make a hole, but to make an indentation so that it can fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the right tool for that. I don't know any other way I could do that. You know, so I can make this fit here. Alright, so I pretty much mocked up where I'm gonna put my holes and stuff. It's basically gonna look like that. Yeah, so it'll look like this. I drew it on here already, so I'll try to see if this works. I got this guy. Hopefully this guy can go through this piece of steel. It's pretty thick stuff. Alright, so there's the hole. It's a bit off from where I drew, but it's almost there. Yeah, so then the idea is to slide one of these guys through and then weld it in place. We'll do both there. Okay, so let me bring you into what kind of what it looks like now. So we got the two holes here that mount there, and then that's where this is loose, you know. This is gonna get welded together here, and then that's just a cardboard piece that I mocked up first, and then so the idea is that from here I'm gonna have two other rods. These guys. The idea is to have from here going up. So basically going up to there, and then the other one would go up here, and that one would be the longer one. So I'm debating whether to cut these off and not even have the peg here, or to because as it stands it's shorter than the bunking, because the bunking you add the plastic piece here, so as it is it's shorter, so it's at the same length as your pegs. It's about the same height as the pegs, But the one up here is going to be the one with the slider, so it'll be this long plus, you know. So that's what I'm thinking of, you know. So that's where my head's at. So we'll see. I gotta make this other one. I think I'm gonna make this one and then weld it together and then see how it looks, and then from there we'll add on the other piece. So let's get going. Okay, there it is. Mounted both sides. Like that. I'll obviously clean this up, make it look a little cooler, because I don't want just some square block there. But there, the bar's running through. Now I'm just gonna even it out and mark where I'm gonna weld. And then after that, we'll figure out how to put the other part on. Alright, so we're all set up. We're gonna see if we can put this thing together. This is gonna be the most difficult part, because this is where I have the no skill part, you know? So alright, take two. I went to put some pants on, and I'm gonna wear the hoodie for now because it's not fun getting burnt. That is disgusting looking. But I think it might do. Let's do the other side now. Okay, so that's basically it. Ugly ass welds here, and here, and here. Next I'm just gonna take the grinder to it and see if it can clean up a bit. And mount it on, and then try to measure the other pieces. Okay. There it is. Crash bar. Ghetto. That is kind of on there. This is a crash bar. I mean, it's ugly as hell, but this is a crash bar. Granted, it's not high up like the bunking one, but because of the purpose that I'm doing, the whole thing is going to be different. So I'm going to actually go up here. I am off a bit here. You can tell here it's the angle's off a bit. It's not too noticeable. You see here from the sides. I mean, in all honesty, I feel like this is something you could totally see on a bike. Just cleaned up and not as ugly, but that works for now.